You've lived in Spain for years. You understand Spanish a bit, but when the waiter asks a follow-up question, your brain does a Windows 95 error noise. If that's you, congratulations! This video is about you. Yes, you there. Hello. Here's the lie that people tell themselves in Spain. I just need to learn a bit more grammar. No, you don't. Not yet. Overstudying grammar is a brick wall to fluency. What you don't have is courage, and there's no app that teaches you courage. Let's be honest, most expats in Spain never become fluent, not because Spanish is particularly hard, but because embarrassment is terrifying. They rehearse sentences in their head, they panic if the reply isn't exactly what they expected, they apologise before speaking, sorry, and then they freeze up, give in and hope the waiter can understand English, spoken very slowly, because English is so much easier, isn't it? Yes, and this has destroyed more Spanish fluency than Brexit. Here's a secret. Remember when a foreigner spoke to you and got everything wrong, but you understood what they meant? Well, it's the same the other way round. Everyone who speaks fluent Spanish once spoke awful Spanish. Wrong tense, wrong gender, wrong word entirely. But they kept talking anyway. And Spaniards, well, they don't care if you get it a bit wrong. They care about effort and conversation, not accuracy. So if you're still learning Spanish like this, la manzana, apple, stop immediately. Nobody in real life walks around shouting, apple. Everybody talks in chunks like this. No pasa nada, ya te digo, ahora luego, lo siento, es que, and blah blah blah. Congratulations, you're now 40% fluent in Spanish. If I had €1 for every time I heard, well, I understand Spanish, but I don't speak it, I'd have bought a villa by now. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to listen more and understand. You can listen to Spanish radio and TV, movies, conversations. That's all good. It can really help train your ears. But understanding without speaking is not a level, it's a comfort zone. Language apps are great, they can make you feel productive, but fluency doesn't happen on your sofa. It happens in noisy bars, shops with queues, conversations you half understand, and moments where you wish the floor would open up and swallow you. If you want fluency in Spain, try this. Choose one bar, one cafe, one shop, one social gathering, and speak Spanish there every time. All the time. No English, no escapes. And ask Spanish people there to answer you in Spanish. Yes, it'll be awkward. That's literally the point. Fluent Spanish isn't perfect Spanish. It's keeping the conversation going. It's being understood and understanding back and not panicking when the script changes. If you can complain, joke, explain a problem and survive a follow-up question, well, you're fluent enough. For now, it's a start. And the more you do it, the more courage you will find. Okay, amigos, let's be honest in the comments now. What situation in Spain still makes you panic in Spanish? Is it doctors, phone calls, car repairs? Let's hear it. And if you live in Spain or plan to, then why not subscribe to U2 Spain? And remember, you can be fluent too. Thanks for watching. Peas and fluff. See you on the next video.